My name is Judith Round. People call me Judy.
Mike Pullen.
My name is George Jacobson.
I was here initially from 1962 to 65, and I was here from 1984 to 2006.
I was a professor of communication sciences and disorders.
Okay.
I worked 42 years to the day when I retired. Now, when exactly that was, I can't remember.
Even though I retired almost 10 years ago, I still come to campus almost every single day and keep doing the same stuff for no money.
The first job I had was as a secretary, and I worked for 2 faculty in the Department of Resource Economics. I retired from the college. The foundation picked me up, and I did their communications there, marketing and publications, and that's sort of what I ended up, and doing fundraising and working especially with groups like yours.
So I taught academic classes, I taught clinical classes. Then I moved into academic affairs and was, as I said, vice provost. And in those years I was also the academic person helping set up the American University in Bulgaria.
And I was a biologist. My research field was studying how forests change over time. There was a job from the University of Maine in this that involved a biologist who would be in the biology department and in our institute. And I read it, and if I had written it myself, it couldn't have been the more perfect description of me.
I worked in housing for 4 or 5 years, and then I went to the mail room, delivering mail on campus. It was just a good fit for me.
Well, there's so many. I mean, I feel so fortunate to have spent most of my life in an academic community. I enjoyed my colleagues, I enjoyed what I taught, had the research opportunities I had. It was all good for me. The international opportunities that I had when I was in administration.
We had wonderful benefits and flexibility, and some of the things that you see in other jobs that you don't have. And it was it was like a family. I really believe that. I'm not saying that just to make the tape look good. I really think it was.
In some ways, because it is a community. You know, the campus is walkable. We run into the same people all the time, even if we don't know them. We see them. And pretty soon it's possible to get to know a lot of people.
Knowing people. I really enjoyed in delivering mail, seeing people. They were excited to see me, and I was excited to see them. It's just a great relationship.
When President Kennedy was here, I actually got to do that, and that was pretty exciting. I still remember the helicopters on the, landing on the field, and everybody got out. I mean, I was working here at the time, but we were able to go and see it because it was a great event.
I was at the hockey game when they won the national championship. It was just a great feeling of university pride. It was fantastic.
So we did a tribute to Rudy Valley, and we did a tribute to Senator Margaret Chase Smith, who was still alive then. And so I got to get to know her and work with her to bring her to campus.
Well, I loved the days when basketball was in the pit.
So I did enjoy the athletics events. My dad went there, my mother went there, and Winter Carnival was a big thing here. Snow sculptures all over campus. It was just absolutely tremendous.
Well, I do love the outdoors, and actually I could combine them in a way. One of my favorite classes was a graduate course I taught in plant ecology. But just to be out there in those places and to have them so accessible to us, I mean, to be able to get within 2 hours of what we have, from where we are, we can get to Katahdin or the coast so easily. It's unbelievable. It is really true that students get out of their education what they put into it. And students who work hard and really try to get take advantage of every class they go to and every piece of homework they do, so that when they graduate, it's, you know, it's part of who they are.
Get involved. Don't expect everybody to come to you. When someone says to you, would you be willing to try something or do something, do it.
Take advantage of everything. Even if you think you're not interested in opera, go to the opera. If you think you're not interested in theater, go to the theater. All these things are not expensive. You know, go to lectures. That's what I would say, is just push yourself to see what you can learn and how you can open up your world, expand your horizons, because it's really easy now, and it's not easy once you get out in the workforce.
Make the most of it. It's a great time in your life, and people should enjoy it.
We love the Northeast more than we loved Ohio. Really like New England, and really like Maine, northern New England. I just love living in Maine, feel so fortunate all the time.
Anybody who has the opportunity to be a part of a university community is very fortunate, I think.